Hi guys, Mark from Burton Bibles here. Thanks for joining us on for another video. I am just producing this video to introduce the interview that I had with Abigail from Cambridge Bibles just a couple of days ago now at the Christian Resources Together event in Derbyshire. We did take time to sit down and to look at the sample page sheets and the sample bindings that they have to give us an idea of what this new Topaz Bible is going to look like. So what follows, really, it's about 12 minutes long. It's a close, in-depth look at these components. The sample sheets are basically more or less, a finished sheet. That's what the Bible is going to look like, as with the binding. So you should get a good idea from this video of what the Topaz is going to be like and whether you're interested in it or not. I can tell you that this is the latest news hot off the press, to pardon the printing pun, but the first complete sample Bible is now in the UK. It had actually arrived on the day of the event, but there just wasn't enough time to organise that and to showcase it at the event. But the first completed Bibles are here in the UK now. The idea is for pre-orders to be in October and for delivery and general release sometime in November. So I'm not too sure how that will work yet, but I will hopefully be sent one as soon as it's available, just to do a review and to share with you. And then as soon as it becomes retail available, I will put those details and create a product line item on my website for people to order. So just in terms of, for clarity, because I know a few people have been asking certain details about the Topaz, there are 4 binding types. Sorry, I'm just trying to grab the document now. There are 4 binding types. 2 are calf skin and 2 are goat skin. All of the Bibles have art gilt page edges. The blue goatskin one, I believe, has a blue art gilt page edge, which is very nice. Only the goatskin versions are edge-lined. Bear that in mind. The calf skins will have a normal standard Cambridge vinyl paste down liner. The goatskin edge lining is a leather liner as well. It's not a synthetic liner. These are just a few of the questions that have been asked of me. And just to remind you again, it is black goatskin leather, dark blue goatskin leather, black calfskin leather, and cherry red calfskin leather are the options. For UK people, I believe the pricing is approximately £220 retail for the goat skins and £175 retail for the calfskin one. So just bear that in mind. So without further ado, we will go straight to the footage, and I hope you enjoy the video. We'll catch up soon. Bye. Okay guys, it's Mark from Burton Bibles. We're at the Christian Resources Together event in Alfreton, Derbyshire, and I'm here with Abigail from Cambridge Bibles, and we are going to be taking a look at the Topaz. We have some samples here of the Topaz, some bindings, and also some page samples to take a look at. So before we dig into that, I'm just going to ask Abigail to give us a little bit of an introduction to the Topaz, what we can look forward to, why we have the Topaz, and Abigail, take it away. Tell us something about this Topaz.
Okay, hi. Well, as Mark said, I'm Abigail Walkington, the Publishing and Brand Manager for Cambridge Bibles, and we are bringing you today the Topaz. Here we go. So this is going to be a new family of Bibles from Cambridge University Press. We are launching the Topaz first in the ESV. And really the Topaz name is all about this setting. So what we have here is we've got a double column reference Bible. References are located at the side, just here. The reason they're there is so that the text flows more naturally between the 2 columns, and also to have the references here, you've got a nice generous inner margin, so the text won't be lost in the gutter of the page when you open it flat.
I think that's a great thing to point out.
Absolutely.
Because that can happen.
It can, and hopefully with this design, obviously we've only got the running sheets here, but when you see the completed book, hopefully that's something you'll see there as well. So as I said, it's 2-column. The nice thing about the Topaz here is that we have the verse and chapter numbers picked out in a different colour. So this is in red, which makes it easy for navigation, particularly for preaching, things like that. You can find the verse very, very easily. It's also in a red letter text here, so the words of Christ are printed in red too. The Topaz is verse by verse, as you can see on the page. Again, we thought this filled quite a nice niche. So we don't really see many ESV Bibles in this format.
No.
So it was quite a
Usually
nice
paragraph format.
Exactly. Verse by verse, it does lengthen the page extent a little bit.
Yeah.
But to compensate for that, we've used very lightweight paper. So we're printing it on a 28-gram Indo-Opaque, which you can see here. This is the paper that will be used.
This is great paper
you can
as well.
See here, really great paper. You know, it's very smooth to the touch.
Is this paper that you use in other Bibles, or is this particular to the Topaz?
It's used elsewhere, so things like the turquoise, the cameo, Concord,
so
all
your
use this paper
high-end
too.
Bibles.
So this is, yes, it's used in our high-end Bibles, and it's the lightest weight paper currently on the market. What they actually do as well is they put titanium in the paper, which increases the opacity.
I heard that, and I couldn't get my head around that. So how does that work? Titanium?
Well, yes, yeah, exactly. It's in the making process.
Yeah.
It's introduced, and it increases the opacity of the paper, so it reduces the show through because it's a very, very fine paper. So you need that element in it to create some extra readability and.
It's very, because it feels light, but it certainly is not. The camera always accentuates it a bit, but
Absolutely.
this is nowhere. This is brilliant.
And I think you'll agree, reading it here in front of you, it's very, very easy to read, very legible.
Yeah, I mean, this is arm's length away from me, and I can read it.
Yeah.
You know, as easy if it was right in front of my eyes.
Fantastic. Yeah.
It would be great. You've mentioned preaching, and I think that's definitely something to recommend for this. It would be a great preaching Bible. It really would.
Absolutely, and not just preaching as well. Also for private study, it'll be useful. It's going to have an extensive concordance. It's got the references there. It's going to have our maps at the back, so it's got all the features that you need for that purpose.
A quick question about the concordance. Now you mention it, is that going to be something that Crossway provided? Because I've always been slightly disappointed with the concordances in the Crossways. They tend to have very few references. Is this going to have a more extensive concordance, do you think?
It is going to be an extensive concordance, yes.
Right.
So hopefully you'll see something nice there.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, we haven't
Excellent.
Actually got any samples of the concordance here, unfortunately, but we'll be releasing some images soon.
Right, well, definitely be looking out for that. And this is the lexicon number 1 font that's typical to
More Pro. It's a font called More Pro, bit different, and it's a 10-point font size.
Yeah, it's certainly very legible. It reminds me of the lexicon number 1, but so that would be different from the Crossway ESVs and from your Clarion and from
it
the
is a
Pit
different
Minion
font
as well?
entirely. Yes,
Yeah.
it is. It's different.
Something new then. Right,
we've had a lot
cool.
of people say it's a bit similar to the Comfort print used by Nelson and
yeah.
Zondervan. Again, it's completely different from that as well. It's
Fantastic.
not the same font. It's something new that's being used here. Designed in Denmark. This is
the 2K.
2K,
yeah. Do the typeface. Brilliant. Yeah, well, they've definitely done some great work, and I actually am noticing these subdivisions of the chapter with the little headers. That also is helping make this page super legible. You know, you can really navigate the sections really easily.
And that was the idea behind the Topaz, really. That's what we wanted to ensure. So a lot of thought went into the presentation, as you can see, and hopefully, we've come up with something which will work for multiple purposes and suit multiple needs.
So the references are working. We have a bit of a division here. So is this?
So they're divided. So the top will be the left-hand column references. The bottom will be the right-hand column references.
Excellent.
And you can see here as well, the chapters and the references are picked out in red too. Again, just to make it easier to navigate as a whole. So where you see chapter 17 here, that will be the references for
and 1, 2, 4, 5, 6 pertains to the verse numbers. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. So within the verse we have any references, but there are letters as well, so that if there's multiple references in one verse,
to what it says in the text.
And even that is legible. You can make that out.
Exactly. Yeah, it's
And at the bottom here, Abigail, what's this? Is this more
These are
kind
just
of
the footnotes at the bottom?
The footnotes,
footnote material,
right?
Yeah, featuring at the bottom. So the references are over here at the side, and then the footnotes.
And the footnotes would typically be either translation notes or alternative words, alternative renderings, things like that.
You can see here at the bottom some of those just there.
Fantastic. So we have Denarius was a day's wage. Yeah, lovely.
Exactly.
Fantastic. Okay, cool. And we've also got some news on the bindings, yeah?
Yes. So here are our cover samples. So what we're going to offer the Topaz in initially, so for the ESV version, will be a choice of 2 goatskin edge-lined editions. So one will be black, one will be a dark blue. We have the dark blue here.
This is a dark blue coatskin, which looks
dark blue
fantastic.
Goatskin. I'm not sure how the camera will pick up the colour, but
it is picking it up quite vibrantly,
blue.
actually.
If you see it against this black here, you can probably see the contrast.
It is a contrast,
Yeah, it's lovely. It's a really nice deep colour.
We have some nice perimeter stitching, and we do also have some raised hubs, which people go crazy for.
Yeah, exactly.
I do like it myself. That's similar to the turquoise as well, isn't it?
Well, this is the thing. The front of the book is really done to mimic the turquoise. It's an alternative to the turquoise, really available in modern translations, with some nice extra features. We've already talked about the 2-colour printing, for example, and the different font that's used here and different reference location. But here we're looking at the goatskin cover example.
So here we'd have the tabs edge-lined.
So it's the goatskin leather turned over a real leather inner.
So this is a real leather liner.
This is a real leather liner.
Akin to the turquoise again. So it's not going to be a synthetic, right?
No, it's not synthetic. This is all real leather.
Fantastic.
Here. And again, you can see just from this how flexible that makes the final cover, and you'll find that with the finished product as well.
Yeah, you're going to feel that quality for sure.
Exactly. And then we have 2 calfskin covers, which we're offering. So we've got both the colours here. This is an example of what the cover will look like once complete. This is just a sample of the red material. This is beautiful, so it's not something we've done before. It's a really, really nice red, I think. It's
very
deep,
nice.
Quite bold. And just a lovely.
It feels great as well.
It does.
I think you might have some really strong interest in these calfskins. For one, because they are going to be priced a little lower.
They are, exactly.
But also because of this red is just intriguing. It's different. So I'm really appreciating that. Yeah.
And this will be a calfskin paste-off edition. So this doesn't have the edge-lined
okie doke
interior. It doesn't have the leather liner either. But
it suits.
Here, it still
suits different
absolutely
budget.
lovely, and
I really like
still
that.
A quality product with quality materials as well. The calfskin is Mariva calfskin that we've used here.
This is really nice. Bible fans will probably recognise this as well. I think this is very, very similar, if not the same, to what the Westminster is produced in, and it is very nice. I liked it in that, and I like it here as well. Yeah. And this is going to suit a different budget, priced around about, I think.
So the price in pounds, so we're looking at...
So this is the dollar price.
That's the dollar price in there.
So
the
for
pounds
UK
alternative will be £225 for the goatskin edge-lined editions and £175 for the
calfskin.
The calfskin.
Yeah, fantastic. So hopefully something to suit some budgets there. Similar to the turquoise pricing as well, I
Very
think, isn't
similar,
it?
yeah. Well, again, you're looking at a really high-end premium Bible using the best materials, the best we could find, certainly, and it's going to be very, very nice, high quality when produced as well. All editions will be art gilded. Which is going to be quite nice, and we're also going to use some high quality ribbons made in the UK for the editions too.
Awesome.
As I've already said, it's very, very high quality paper, the lightest weight paper that can currently be found on the market.
Is the art gilding going to be the same? Going to be a reddish colour for all of the editions?
Red under gold for most. Yep. The one exception to that is this dark blue cover, where we're going to offer a blue under gold. So that'll complement the cover quite nicely, and will be
amazing.
Look a bit different. It'll be very nice when it's done.
That will be. Yeah, that's something to bear in mind as well.
Exactly.
Fantastic, cool. Well, Abigail, thanks for showing us this. I think
problem.
my subscribers will be very interested to have had a look at that and to have had a bit of an update. Is there any further news on the release for this Bible?
Well,
what's the latest?
The latest is we're looking at currently publishing this Bible in November. We have been printing stock recently. And so that should be coming into the office very, very soon, and we're really, really excited to get this out on the market.
Fantastic.
So pre-orders will be available from October. So you can order in October. The order will be fulfilled when we publish in November.
Fantastic, and I'll be able to put some details about this Bible on my online shop probably around about the same time. Do you think?
Yes, absolutely.
Fantastic, and we'll be able to get some orders for this Bible very soon, which will be great. That's fantastic, Abigail. I appreciate you taking the time to show us that.
Thank you very much.
Guys, hope you enjoyed that video, and we'll catch up again soon.
Thank you very much.
Bye now.
Bye.
So there we have it. I hope you found that footage and that little interview interesting. I hope, though, that gives you a good idea of what this new Cambridge Topaz is going to be like. Just as we close off the video, I just thought I would drop in a little tidbit of information here. I do know what translation is coming next for the Topaz, so that it was quite interesting to understand that. I don't think I'm allowed to say anything, so I won't be saying anything, but I do know what the next translation type is. Also, Cambridge did tell me, again, I can't say anything about it, about a project that they have coming next year in the earlier part of the year. It is a new Bible. It's going to be something a little bit different, and I will let your imaginations run wild, but I am aware of this. It is happening, and it will be coming next year. I won't say anything further than that, but I hope you're all well, and we'll catch up on another video soon. Take care. God bless. Bye-bye.